Folks, welcome back. I'm coming. It's time for another episode of Rudy Talks to You through a... Oh, too far. Through a shelf. How is everybody doing, my shelf friends? Hold on. I want to block the camera here. Today, we're having a conversation. Hey, I still like the sound in here. It makes us feel intimate. Like, you guys just need to pause the video and just put my phone in my face next to you at the dinner table, and we'll just talk and enjoy our life together. Nah, seriously. Today we're talking about Poke de la Mom, Pokemon. So I had some interesting communications from some other stores around the United States that want me to cover this topic. And for example, the wholesale price increase for like Alliance, the major Pokemon distributor for Pokemon in the United States here, is they did a huge price adjustment. And, you know, this was sent to me, and I think even Cardinal Gaming, I think Mason, like a bunch of people and patrons sent me links to his video to want me to make a video on it and talk about it. Real nice dude. You guys should seriously check out his channel. Real nice guy. And yeah, I wanted to piggyback on that and let people kind of get that word spread further, because I get a lot of these same messages. And the messages right now are all, Rudy, aren't you worried about the Pokemon bubble? Rudy, you know, what's going to happen with all these new Sword and Shield era after the Sun and Moon and XY boom? What's going to happen when all these new printers get online in 12 months and the printing capacity goes to 2-3x and the supply goes to the moon and we have all these junk era cards like the 90s, you know? That I've been getting a lot of messages on that topic. So I'm going to give you my perspective. Overall, I just don't see the risk. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I think a lot of people are just not fully grasping the demand and the extreme nature of this situation. That's what I think it comes down to. I genuinely think most people are just not getting how ridiculous the demand for Pokemon is. It is really that extreme. Like, it is nuts. And even if they 3x the print run, I don't think it would make a difference. Maybe a new set would come out, instead of being $150 to $250 a box, maybe it's $140 to $190 a box. So what? You split it down 10%. I don't see the risk. I made a video about a month ago talking about this, and the downside risk. And that's something that, you know, myself and a lot of other individuals who are big into the collectors and evil investors and the beautiful 3% ladies out there, you know, we don't focus on those type of things, because it's all I care about is the lack of downside risk. And I just don't see a lot of downside risk. It's just not that risky. And if you're a store right now, even if the wholesale price goes from that $80 a box or $83 a box or $85 a box to $90 a box or $87, whatever it may be, you know, I just, you know, I think what it is a lot of us old farts like me, back in my day when I used to talk about Pikachus before they were fat Pikachus and the VMAXs, and let me tell you all about when they used to have 99-cent tacos, and they used to come with all kinds of things in the taco. You know, I mean, old fogies like me were so scarred of the XY era where you couldn't even sell Pokemon boxes for, you know, I couldn't even sell them for $79, $75, even $69. Literally, I couldn't sell Roaring Skies for $69.99. I couldn't sell Evolution. Oh, Evolution's boxes barely sold at the $70 to $80 range. And, you know, a lot of stores went out of business and got crushed and financially, and they couldn't pay their bills, and they couldn't move the inventory. They got stuck with the inventory. They had issues with distributors, and that's just what happened. So there's a lot of fear, instead of FOMO and fear of missing out, there's a lot of fear of, you know, that regression, fear of going back to that situation. And it's never going to happen. We are not, at least, well, I don't want to say never going to happen. I don't see that happening between the next 1 to 5 years. How about that? Because I can't predict 5, 10, 20 years from now. I'm not even going to be on YouTube. Who cares? You know, but I can tell you all, you know, like here's an example. Like over here you go. This is base Furious Fist. So here's a Furious Fist box, okay? This was, again, at the time, I think this was $79 from my distributor for per box. It was like $800 or $450, $460 for a case or something, okay? And again, a box of Furious Fist, I'm sure you guys can put the time and date you watch this video and tell me what the price is, but last time I saw a box of Furious Fist was like $500 to $1,000. And I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps going higher because there's just not a lot left. Now, here's another good example for you all. Here is Ultra Prism. It's funny how these boxes are fatter. It's like, do they get more packs or they just put more cards per pack? The Ultra Prism had a reprint. Like, literally, after it was out of print and everything from Sun and Moon. And everybody panicked, and the box price went down from, $300, $400, $500 Ultra Prism down to, $150, $140. And I remember I only got like 2 cases of it. I got like 12 boxes. And I was just like, who cares? I'm just going to keep it. I never got to have it before because that was post Forbidden Light, which means after I stopped buying Pokemon. So I was excited to actually get a few boxes. So I got 12 boxes, woo. And I just threw it aside and said, you know what? Screw it. At least I have something. But the thing is, it's never going back to that. We're not going to have that. We're not going to have Pokemon boxes on clearance for $70, $80 again. And it's never going to happen. In the next 3 to 5 years, I'll be on YouTube. It's never going to, I just don't see how we can get there. Because it's just, the supply of people who want the product versus, the demand of people, oh my God, I'm dumb. The demand of people wanting and asking for the product, the ask price side, versus just the bid ask is just so, it's just nuts. I can't even talk straight right now. I'm just mixing my words. And I just, I don't know. Maybe people are like worried of like, old Card Fight Vanguard boxes or something, or old Buddy Fight products or something. Maybe people are worried that, there's going to be some sort of erosion in value because it's too good to be true and the money train eventually ends. And I agree. I think eventually the easy money train for a lot of people will end. This isn't going to be an infinite thing where boxes are just going to come out and then go to the moon and 12 months later be $500. Eventually, we will resume back to a normal type of, price movement. We're just not there yet. I think it's going to happen, but it's going to be a while, man. And in the meantime, like I said about a month ago when I did a Pokemon video, in the meantime, everything released in the last 24 months and everything released right now in the next 12 months, we're in this 2 to 4 year bubble where any Pokemon product you buy, just keep it sealed and throw it in a closet. I mean, it's so stupid, the amount of money in it. Like, a box shouldn't come out and go from $80, or I guess soon $85 or $90 at a store cost, and go from $90. It should come out at $90 and be like maybe like $120. And then, it shouldn't go from $90 to $120, 2 weeks later, $150, a month later, $180. Oh, it's been 3 months, $400. Like, that's nuts. That's just, that's a 400%, 300% move in like not even in 1 year. That's nuts. That's too extreme. And, I think, when we go back to that more normal movements, I think that alone is going to weed out a tremendous amount of people who just don't really care about Pokemon. They're just trying to jump in and be the evil flipper, scalper, all those abrasive words, So, that's my opinion. I just wanted people to know that, yes, it is true that even distributors are raising prices on Pokemon, which, again, is putting a higher floor price. And, yes, it's true. The demand of the new products is showing no signs of slowing down. You could literally, I could take the few Pokemon boxes I have, even put them on eBay, offer them to the patrons, put them in the store, put them on the side garage sale on the side of the road, and put a taco hat on, and just literally match eBay pricing of $170 a box or something, and people just buy them up. It's still, keep in mind, even if you go to the store and buy, $4 retail packs times 36 packs, that's still $144 plus tax. So that's still like $60 out the door. That's still technically even at MSRP. And I think, and that's funny. And one last thing before I end this video, folks. It's funny because people think $140 for a booster box is like a ripoff. And it's because we came out of an era, and we're still in that era with Wizards, were the booster boxes of Magic the Gathering, Theros, Core 21, Zendikar, Ikoria, Amazon sets their price of $95 a box. So Wizards products, which is why they don't sell worth a crap in the retail store, because Amazon sets the price of Wizards products at $95 a draft box. So when Wizards is selling packs at retail in your local Walmart and your local Amazon, your local Target and Kmart's and Sears, those are still in business, right? Of course they are. When they're setting those pack prices for $420 plus tax, of course no one's buying them. That's equivalent to like $160 a box. Wait, that's not math? Well, with tax it is. Okay. You know, of course no one's going to buy it because they turn around, ship a whole 20, 30 pallets to Amazon, and they retail it for $95 a box. And they're selling the boxes to stores for like $80 to $85 a box. Of course the Magic is the least and weakest selling product. Because Wizards has garbage management. It's the greatest card game ever, run by literally a bunch of Timmies with cabbage heads. It's like they run in circles chasing each other. I don't get it. I never will. But again, you know, every cause has an effect. Every screw up and every ivory tower cockiness has collateral damage. And we are seeing that with the rise of all these alternative card games. And, you know, with the talk of this Pokemon boom, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing well, Force of Will coming back, Flesh and Blood to the Moon, MetaZoo trying to make it on the scene. You're seeing all these card games, Dragon Ball Super coming out, still going strong, Digimon on the road. You're seeing when, again, it's in the short term, it's tough to notice. In the long term, we all go like this. What? Where did that come from? Why is that so expensive? Because it catches everyone off guard. So that's my speech. I'm done ranting in this video. But I just want to summarize it as, yes, that's why Magic doesn't sell at your local Walmart and your local Sears and Kmart. Because they sell them for $4.20 plus tax. And the boxes are worth $95 according to Amazon. And Wizards works with Amazon to set the price. So its MSRP is $95. Stores pay what? $80, $85, $86, $88? There's no money. There's no business. And then most of the new sets, you open them, the expected value is nothing. It's just, that's why Magic is having problems with draft boxes, and Magic's in the process of phasing out draft boxes to move to set boxes with lower quantity, higher profit margins, higher prices wholesale. They're adjusting on purpose. And, you know, Pokemon's like, I don't see the problem. Let's just make the same Pokemon box and not even have a collector. Let's just make the same thing. Hey, Bob, is it working? Pokemon's all-time high? Do we need Pokemon collector boxes? Do we need Modern Horizon 3.69 Pikachu VMAX collectors? No, we just keep doing the same thing? Okay, let's just do the same thing because we're winning. Hey, son, are you winning? Yeah, Dad, I'm just doing Pokemon boxes. There you go. And it's like, Wizards is like, I don't know what's going on. What are these noises? What is happening? What is that? What are all these new shill games coming up? We're too big to fail. Everybody else is useless. Who cares about everybody else? I guarantee you nobody else. We're so big and powerful. Nothing else matters anyways.